Did you know that the first person to actually write a book in the history of the entire world is actually a woman? Amazing, right? She was a high priestess. She was a high priestess. Priestess. Okay. She was a high priestess of the Mesopotamia. But today we have an amazing author with us here today. Gracie. Can you tell us your full name?
My name is Ojone Grace Godowdo.
So welcome everyone to our new episode of Healbliss, the Writer's Edition. Come with us.
Okay, my name is Ojone Grace Godowdo, but I go by Gracie. The title of my book is Marked by Red, Project Onyx. It is about Ava, my protagonist, who is a retired young spy.
So how did writing enter your life? Was it an escape, a means of expression?
Well, writing in my family in general was kind of already there from my dad to my older sister.
Your dad is a writer.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So what do you think is missing in today's literature?
Originality. Authors of nowadays use chatbots or ChatGPT to write the whole story and they publish it using their names.
Is that a special reason for you writing the book you're currently writing? And is there someone you secretly hope actually reads this book?
Well, the special reason is not really that special. It's just my imagination coming to life. And I hope a lot of ops read it.
Okay.
A lot of my ops who said I couldn't do anything. And my parents, I hope they read, my family in general. Well, they didn't really think I would do it. I kept saying it, but no.
You never really put in the work or the action. It was just words.
Yeah.
So you're going to catch them by surprise.
Yeah, they don't know.
That'd be interesting. So is there a line like in the whole of your book or maybe a character that actually scares you and why?
Ava, she's a reflection of myself. She seems fine on the outside, brave, but she's really just a scary little girl.
What do you think young people have normalized so much in our society today that we truly shouldn't have?
The same originality, they need to be original in what they write and express their emotions more than say just suppress them.
So we should get more open to one another.
Yes, in just simply need that.
And you don't think that's being too vulnerable, which would lead to a lot of
Unnecessary drama around.
You're sure?
Never.
Well, that's subjective. So you know how our generation now have a very short attention span, and it is said that the reading culture is not just declining but also becoming extinct in our society. So despite this phenomenon, despite this condition in our society, why do you still write when the readers are not increasing but rather are diminishing?
Well, I write because since we're just decreasing, the the rest of the people who are still reading have a love for reading and who would write for them if no one does.
Hmm. Okay, this is a bit more personal. Is there something that you love that you'll be embarrassed to admit?
Well, I don't think so. Apart from when I read sad books, I cry like full on bawling.
To So to you do you prefer reading or watching movies?
Read. Are you sure because of the way you keep watching all these your Korean dramas? I read the books before watching the movie.
Oh, okay. So what would you say about books adaptation now? Do you think they meet up to our expectations? Do they exceed our expectations, or do they more? Okay.
I would say that the books are better than the movies in some aspects because when they adapt it to a movie, they don't really adapt everything. Yeah, some things get lost.
So, what was the worst writing advice you've ever gotten from anyone?
Write when you're ready. No one is actually ready to write. You just write. Take a book and a pen and write.
Okay, I think I would keep that a trend. So, is there anything that people get wrong about you?
I've been told that when people see me from afar, they think I'm scary, but I'm actually a soft.
Scary? How?
I have RBF, resting, fish face.
Okay, so that's understandable.
Yeah, so when people see me, they don't really come and interact with me unless they have to.
And then after interacting with you, you realize that, oh, this person is actually a nice person and not a scary person.
Exactly.
So, what was the first thing that you like? What was the first thing you wrote, which made you sit and think and like be like, oh my god, I could actually be a writer. Oh my god.
It was maybe when I was 10 years old and I finished my short story, my first short story. I ran to my parents and I was like, hey, I wrote a story. and my dad was like, wow, this is actually good. Maybe if you want to publish it, I can help.
And because it's also in the writing industry. Wow,
Sure.
I would actually love to read some of it as well. That's a separate was
Yeah,
just share a link to me or something. Definitely want to see. I see why you're in mass comm. I see why you're in mass comm. So if you were not actually a writer, what do you see yourself doing?
songbirds.
Ooh, that is also kind of writing, yeah. And apart from that,
And apart from that, I see myself just freelancing, doing what
that's the writing guy. Something outside the writing industry.
Okay. I always wanted to become a gynecologist.
Ooh.
Yeah. Biology is in fact my favorite subject.
Ooh, that's interesting. So do you intend to go back to it like maybe after your first degree or
Yeah, maybe. That should definitely be my second degree.
okay, Dr. Grace?
That actually sounds nice.
Yeah, it does, honestly. So what emotion do you find yourself writing more about often?
Intrigue. I'm always curious about everything. I want to know everything. So when I see myself curious about something, I'm like, that will make a good story. I should definitely write it.
Okay, so I get the curiosity part, but then in terms of emotion, love, anger, hate.
You can find my book in two places actually, on Amazon and on Zilla. You can just search my author name, Gracie Ojone, and it will pop up.
And book name was again.
Oh yeah, my book name is Marked Byron Project Onyx.
Okay,
The first of the trilogy.
okay. Oh, so 2 more books are coming up.
Yes.
It's a series, guys. Thank you so much for staying with us, guys. That will be all on today's episode of Healbliss, the Writer's Edition, where we had an amazing time with Miss Grace here.